I hope that we all have a beautiful year, and I hope the future is bright for us all.
Australia's bushfire disaster is beginning to emerge.
Sam Soleimani was struck by 3 American missiles.
The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who are to step down as working royal.
Kobe Bryant has been killed in a helicopter crash.
It'll be official. The UK no longer a member state of the European Union.
Coronavirus has hit the UK.
Ethiopia is facing its worst locust outbreak in generations.
Caroline Flack has died.
You must stay at home.
Bill Withers has passed away.
George Floyd should not be among the deceased.
Racially charged confrontations in recent weeks, including the death of Ahmaud Arbery, the police shooting of Breonna Taylor.
Former Glee star Naya Rivera has died.
Massive explosion has torn through the Lebanese capital city. Chadwick Boseman lost his battle with colon cancer.
Wildfires are scorching the West Coast.
The second wave is here.
To protest a court ruling to make all abortions illegal.
Thursday until the start of December, you must stay at home.
Trump campaign now is filing suit to stop counting of votes in Michigan.
Barbara Windsor has died at the age of 83.
The nuclear force, which will involve the equivalent to the national.
Countries are responding to the new variant of the virus by suspending travel from the UK.
It would be so easy to sit here for about half an hour and make a video about how shit this year was. It'd literally be one of the easiest videos I think I've ever made on this channel. But you know what? This whole year has been spent slagging off 2020. That me adding a further 20 minutes to half an hour's worth of that energy into slagging off 2020 would just be a waste of time. And you know what? I think for 2021, one thing I really want to practice is gratitude. So that's what we're gonna be spending this video doing. Hello to everyone and anyone watching this video. My name is Taja. Welcome back to my channel. So seeing as this is the last video of 2020, I wanted to do a few little things. It's just gonna be a chill, chatty kind of thing. So we're gonna be doing 3 things in this video. Number 1, I'm gonna be sharing some good things that came out of this year. I think everything that's happened this year has kind of clouded the positives, but I would be lying if I said that there was absolutely nothing good that came out of this year. There's been definitely some highs with lows, majority lows, but there have definitely been some highs. And I thought it'd be nice to share some good things. I'm also gonna quickly go through my 2020 resolutions. This time last year, I actually made a video reflecting on my 2019 resolutions and making 2020 resolutions, but that's gonna be really quickly because I think because of the pandemic, I didn't get to do a lot of things on that list, and I'm gonna share my 2021 resolutions. Yeah, so that's all I've got to say. So let's start the video. Part 1 of this video is 10 good things that happened in 2020 for me. Number 1, I got to travel around the UK. This year I went to York and I went to Oxford, and then I went to my uni friend's town, a town called Grantham. I think because of the pandemic, it kind of forced me to only be able to travel in the UK. Good memories there. It wasn't the lovely, nice beach or the beautiful European city I dreamed it would be, but it was fine, I guess. Number 2, quality alone time whilst in quarantine. There was a period in the first lockdown where I was completely home alone. All my uni friends went home, and that was really weird, and that was quite lonely at times. But it was also kind of nice because I think that was the first time that I'd been completely 100% alone. I've been alone for like short periods of time, but like for that length of time, it was like I think 3 weeks, I was completely alone with my thoughts. And it was just nice to have like quality alone time. Maybe because I'm quite introverted, I don't know, but I kind of appreciated that alone time. I don't know when next time I'm gonna ever be alone like that again. So number 3, music. Oh my god, where every single aspect of life in 2020 has just been, the bar's been in hell, the music has been in heaven, the bar's been in space. We've got Future Nostalgia, Ungodly Hour, Taylor Swift released 2 surprise albums, not just 1, 2, and they're both good. Chromatica was my shit in the summer. Ariana Grande, there's this band I like called Tennis, and they released the album this year. It was excellent as well. Megan Thee Stallion, oh, I love Megan Thee Stallion. Oh my god, Rina Sawayama, oh my goodness. I've literally spoken about her so many times on this channel. She had the best album of the year. Open your eyes, Rina Sawayama is the moment. Oh my goodness, she literally got me through this year more than anyone else, I think. Maybe balanced with Taylor Swift. Just excellent. But yeah, the music this year has been just so good. I'm so grateful to everyone who's released the album this year, because I don't think anyone, okay, that's not true, because I think Justin Bieber released his album this year. Number 4, save money. I wrote this, I think, in the beginning, like the first lockdown, because recently I have not been saving money at all. But I mean, at least for the first lockdown, I was saving a lot of money because no clubs, no pubs. And apart from takeaway, that was the only thing I was spending a lot of money on. That's completely changed now. One, because I'm living in London again, so I breathe and I've spent £10. Second lockdown, I've been spending a lot of money, but at least for that period of lockdown, it was nice to have saved a bit of money. Number 5, become more active with the Black Lives Matter movement. I feel like being 1, black and 2, a woman, I feel like I've already been quite like aware and like trying to always educate myself on like political issues, despite the fact that I'm part of the group that was affected in June. There was lots of things I didn't know. I think I've definitely educated myself even more so than I was before. It was nice to see a lot of people also join in with that, even though I will never forgive them for making Black Lives Matter a trend that they spoke about all the time, every day, for like a few weeks, and then now it's crickets. Like, black people are still getting murdered for the colour of their skin. Black people are still experiencing discrimination in so many different areas of life, and it's crickets because it's not trendy anymore, which is really shit. And I knew, because I made a Black Lives Matter video, and I said that, I predicted that it would happen. But you know, it is what it is. At least for me anyway, though, I've definitely become even more aware than I was before, so I've really appreciated that, even though the circumstances that led to that was horrific. But yeah. Number 6, had more time for creative passions. Again, this was more so in the first lockdown. In between me finishing uni and me coming back here, like in the summer, that kind of time, I had a lot of time for being creative and stuff. Obviously with YouTube and stuff, there was a time in like on this channel I was posting 2 videos a week because of lockdown, so that was kind of sick. I had time for drawing. I like drew a lot not a lot, but I drew like quite a bit in June. Reading, like I'm just never have time for reading, and I read a bit as well. That was nice. Yeah, just different things like that. And then obviously, like I said, editing as well, so that was nice. You know, because I'm back at home and I've got a lot of responsibilities at home, I've not had time for that as much, but for the time that I did have time for that, it was really nice to put time into things that I wouldn't necessarily give myself time to do. And I'm hoping that in the new year I really want to put more focus and time into those things, because I really enjoy being creative, honestly. Number 7, make great memories with my friends. Even though they're not the memories I thought I was going to be making this year, like the holidays and the balls and the clubbing, the festivals, all that kind of stuff, I still managed to make new memories that perhaps I never would have made if it wasn't for what happened this year. There was a time in June as well, in the summer, when it was really hot and stuff, and we all got drunk at the park and stuff like that. The summer was really good, I think, friendship wise. It's just nice knowing that, like, despite everything that happened this year, I still got to maintain a certain sort of closeness with my friends, especially with my uni friends, because obviously, like, we've left now, we're graduating, so it was really important for us that we all like spent time together enjoying those last moments, especially even more so than normal, because our last times wouldn't be what we thought it would be. With my London friends as well, being reunited with them, even though I didn't get to see them nearly as much as I would have in a normal year, but yeah. And speaking of London, number 8, going back to London. I love and miss Leeds so much. That's where I went to uni, if you didn't know. I went to University of Leeds, and I miss Leeds, I do, but London is just... I'm sorry, I'm a London supremacist. I just am. Like, it's the best city, not in the world. There's definitely better cities, but if I'm gonna stay in the UK, apart from maybe Brighton, just because it's near the beach, but I feel like apart from Brighton, there's nowhere else in the UK that I'd rather be. Even though I've not got to enjoy it as much as I would have liked to because of the pandemic, being back has still been really, really fun, and I've been loving it. So yeah, and I'm really hoping that I get to enjoy it even more next year. But I just love being here, honestly. Like, I wish I could be like here but not living with my family, like have my own place, but that's never gonna happen with the prices of rent, thanks to gentrification. But yeah, it's still great being here, and especially now that I'm not moving out, I really want to actually take this time to properly enjoy it over the next couple of years, depending on when I decide to yeet to a different country. Number 9, graduating with a 2-1. Oh my god, this is probably one of my biggest achievements. The 4 years I was in uni was very difficult for me, lots of ups, lots of downs, and the fact that I 1 graduated, 2 graduated with a 2-1, 3 graduated with a 2-1 during a fucking global pandemic. I'm so proud of myself. Like, I'm so glad that it was all worth it. I did that shit. I know, like, it's not a special thing to graduate. Hundreds of thousands of people graduate all the time, but I'm still really, really proud of that. And the last good thing that happened to me this year, hitting 1,000 subscribers on this channel. Oh my god. Literally, this time last year, I was celebrating hitting 100 subscribers, thinking that 1,000 was like never gonna happen, or like some far away distant dream. And the fact that I have now, I think at this point I have nearly 1,200 subscribers. That's insane. Like, honestly guys, like, I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have a channel. I'm just so grateful to all of you. I mean, I'm not gonna bother, you know, being cringy and whatever, but honestly, if you're watching this, I love you. If you're subscribed, I love you. Thank you for making my year amazing with this channel. I can't wait for next year and YouTube and stuff like that. But honestly, YouTube is the only thing keeping me going, and I'm so grateful to everyone who is a part of my journey. Okay, I'm getting cringy. Let's move on to the next part of this video. Okay, so super quick, I'm gonna go through my resolutions for last year, just like reacting to them. Number 1, start romanticizing my life as if I am the cool protagonist from an indie coming of age movie. Mood. You know what? I feel like because of my YouTube channel, I kind of automatically do that. Because I film my life on my channel, I feel like I automatically think as myself as the main character. I think it's not necessarily a bad thing, as long as you're not like thinking you're the best person in the world or the most important person in the world. I think it's fine to romanticize your life. So yeah, I think I've done this and it's been cool. Number 2, graduate with a 2-1. We did that. Number 3, go integrating across Europe.
Coronavirus!
Number 4, I think in my video I didn't say this one because it was like a big thing, so I didn't want to say it, but moved to Melbourne, Australia on a working holiday visa.
Coronavirus!
Yeah, didn't get to do that. Number 5, reach 3,000 Instagram followers and 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I mean, like I said, we reached 1,000 subscribers. I just don't care about Instagram anymore. The only reason I make an effort with the aesthetic of my Instagram is because I enjoy taking photos. I love taking photos and editing photos and stuff, but in terms of actually posting them onto Instagram and getting the likes, I don't care. They need to make a whole rehaul of their platform because it's just gone down. Number 6, I'm not gonna say. I didn't say it in my video last year either, but that's a project I'm doing. I didn't get to do this project, not necessarily because of the pandemic, just because I haven't really been giving myself the time to do that project. I have been procrastinating it. That is something I do want to work on next year. Number 7, become financially stable. My finances have been, actually, I think recently it's not been good actually. Since I left uni and I haven't had any more student finance, but I think before that I was okay because of the whole pandemic as well, and not finding a job because of the pandemic. That's really the only reason. I think in terms of budgeting and stuff, I'm like quite good and stuff. Once the pandemic's over, I will hopefully get a job. Number 8, become more organised and productive. Implement healthy daily habits in my life and stop procrastinating. I don't know if I've done this one. I'm just gonna say I haven't. I feel like it's a pandemic, you know? Like, if I can't be productive in a pandemic, then when can I be, you know? Number 9, be assertive and deal with confrontation in a healthier way. I've not really been in any confrontational situations. This is very social based, and seeing as this year has not been very social for me or anyone, like, that's not really a concern for me, or has been a really big deal for me. If I do get into any like situations that would require me to be confrontational in a healthy way, I'll just naturally do that. Number 10, partake in creative hobbies, e.g. reading and drawing. Like I said, I did a bit in lockdown. Not as much as I would like, but still definitely more than I have any other year. So I guess I kind of achieved that, but I could definitely have been more creative. I guess as well with editing, that's been really quite creative for me, so I don't know. I guess I kind of did that one. Number 11, look after my physical self more inside and out. I feel like, yeah, I don't know, I've not really been, I'm so bad looking after myself, but I feel like I've not really done that, to be honest. So number 12, be selfish, live your life how you want to, regardless of the opinions of others, and stop putting other people before you at the expense of your own happiness. I feel like this was kind of directed at the fact that I planned to do so many things this year with traveling and moving abroad and stuff. I feel like in a year where being selfish could literally kill people, this has not really been at the forefront of my priorities, I guess. I can't really go off and be selfish, live my own life when I've got people sick in my house and there are people dying and, you know, stuff like that. So, I don't know. I like to think in a world that wasn't pandemically driven that I would have done this one and I would have lived for myself more, but this is just not the year to live for myself. So yeah. So now we are going to be doing the last part of this video, which is me sharing my New Year's resolutions for this year. I've done 10 this year, last year I did 12. Last year's resolutions obviously weren't written with a pandemic in mind. This year's ones are. They're still quite, you know, not pandemic specific, but I've like taken the pandemic into consideration. Number 1, start/maintain daily morning healthy habits. So brain training, French, journaling, meditation and yoga. I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm a bit of a fraud because whenever I do morning routines, I feel myself doing all these different things. I don't do them every day. I do them maybe like once a week. Like I think I only meditate maybe like once, twice a week. Yoga I've not done in ages. Whenever I do these things, I do feel really happy and I feel like really good. So I really want to make an active effort to focus on my morning and make sure I'm doing loads of really healthy habits every day, every morning. So number 2, read 6 books, 1 book every 2 months. I'm so bad at reading, oh my god. I've read maybe 2 books this year. I used to love reading when I was a kid. I didn't have any friends, so I would read instead, and it made me really happy because who needs real people when you have fictional characters in books, you know? I really want to get back into reading. So yeah, I think this year, 2021, I want to make an effort. I have even like a list of books that I want to read. I feel like I never have time for reading, but I do have time for reading. I just don't make the time for it. So yeah, this year I want to really make an effort to read. Number 3, travel. So I want to go interrailing in the summer like I was meant to this year. I also want to do a few more UK trips. So I want to go back to Leeds just for a little university reunion. I'd love to go to Liverpool because my friend goes to Liverpool University and I'd love to go there. I go there every year. I didn't get to go this year because of the pandemic. I would love to go back to Liverpool because it's her last year there as well. So I also want to go Brighton as well. I went Brighton a few years ago and I loved it and I want to go back just for funsies, you know. And also maybe depending on the pandemic and my money and stuff, a nice little beach holiday would be fun. But my main priorities is interrailing and UK trips. I've added the UK trips just in case travelling abroad isn't a thing. It obviously depends on the vaccine and stuff. That's also why I've added the UK trips just in case I can't go abroad again this year, just to give myself more options. Hopefully by summer, like even if it's like late summer, like August, September, hopefully I will be able to go travelling. I miss travelling so much. Like travelling gives me this energy, this feeling that like I can't even explain it. I sound like those like annoying like travel influencers, but honestly like travelling is everything to me. It's literally, apart from YouTube, it's one of my favourite things to do ever in life ever. Not travelling for like over a year has really taken its toll on me and I need to be abroad like now. So yeah, hopefully next year. I'm manifesting it. We're gonna go abroad. We're gonna finally do my bucket list dream of interrailing in Europe. Number 4, I'm not gonna say the exact resolution because it's to do with the secret project I'm doing, but it's basically the same like resolution as last year with the secret project I'm doing, but just to focus on that, give myself time to do that every day. Number 5, I want to continue growing my audience and get monetized on YouTube. So yeah, this year I'm not really focusing on numbers. I'm trying not to do that. As long as I'm growing, then you know, I don't care where I go to. Obviously, like I don't want to just gain 1 subscriber in the whole year, please. But I would love to get monetized this year. I think if I got monetized on this channel, I'd actually take it more seriously. Not that I don't take it seriously now, but I think it really feel real and I feel like my people really care about my content enough that I'm getting paid for it. Number 6, look after myself, make more time for myself. I wrote this last year and didn't really do it, so I don't know if it's gonna get done again. We'll see what happens. Just in terms of, you know, painting my nails and shaving and stuff like that, just things I don't make time for again. I just want to make time for those things because I feel good when I look after myself, you know what I mean? Number 7, look after my mental health, using mindfulness, gratitude, less fixating on the past, and seeking professional help. Not to get like TMI or whatever, but like I have really struggled with my mental health. I was thinking about it the other day, I think it's been 10 years I've struggled with mental health issues and I've never got any professional like help from like a doctor or anything, and I think it's honestly taken its toll on me a lot. It's just really fucking exhausting, but I do really want to get some proper help with my mental health. And in the meantime, I would also like to, like I said, fixate on the past. Whenever I'm in a bad state, my mind automatically automatically goes to, oh well, if all these bad things in your life didn't happen in your past, then you'd be in a better place now, because I can't change the past, and I know that. It's just that my mind just does that, and it's really making me feel really shit. So I need to find a way to sort that out. And then also like mindfulness and gratitude, I really want to focus on that. Short term, those things are really helpful for making me feel better. Number 8, become financially stable by getting a job, selling my things, and other side hustles. Selling my things, I just mean like my clothes. I've got a bunch of clothes. I made a whole video of me decluttering my clothes and stuff, and I need to like actually sell them, get a job, like I said. And other side hustles, that just includes stuff like YouTube, again, depending on if I get monetized this year, and other little things I might want to dip my toe into. We'll see what happens. Number 9, get fit. So like having a healthy diet with whole foods and less sugar/fats, and partaking in an active activity, for example dancing, walking, home workouts, going on runs. So this is the thing, everyone says like this is a really stupid resolutions that everyone puts every year because it's not realistic, but the thing is, I know I can be healthy in terms of my food and stuff, because I did it at uni. When I was cooking my own food and stuff and buying my own food, I was so healthy. Like I was just eating the best food and eating really healthy. Since I've been home, I think during lockdown actually it kind of went downhill, but also since I went home even more so, like I've just not been healthy at all. I've just not cared or bothered. This year I want to go back to doing it because I know I can. It's not just me being unrealistic. I know I can actually eat healthy. And in terms of exercise and stuff, I feel like I kind of get put off the idea of exercising because I don't like exercising, but there's other ways to get fit without exercising. I really like dancing, even if it's alone in my room dancing really badly. I still really like it. I love going on walks as well. I don't know why, but I've been really drawn to the idea of going on runs. I don't know if I'm actually going to do that, but if I don't, it's fine. But I do want to find an activity that I can actually enjoy that will help me to get fit. It's not even so much about a weight loss thing. It's literally just because I'm really unfit and stuff, and I want to just be healthier and treat my body better. So yeah. And the last one is be free. I don't really 100% know what I mean by this. I know what it means in my head, but I feel like it's harder to explain. But I feel like recently, I think this obviously again because of the pandemic, I've been feeling really trapped in different areas of my life. I've been trapped physically, being at home after being at uni, not having my own independence anymore, being trapped in terms of like being a slave to my past, and again that kind of whole feeling, and just not being able to travel, like be independent, or just like having different insecurities and stuff. And next year I want to just be free of everything. I want to just be free to be who I am. And just, I don't know, I just want to be free. I don't 100% know what that actually means, but I feel like when I feel it, I'll know. I know that doesn't make any sense, but yeah, I feel like I think I said this again in my video last year on my resolutions, but every like resolution since 2017, I've had like an overarching theme of the year that I want to carry through. Like last year's one was be selfish, and 2021 I just want to focus on my freedom from the things I feel like are making me feel not free. So that's really vague. Like I said, it makes more sense in my head, but yeah, I don't know. So I don't know how I'm going to achieve that one, but I guess we'll see. Whatever feels right, I'll just go with the flow, see how I feel. And yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you've made it to the end of this year, as well as the end of this video, give me a high five. Okay, yeah, we should be proud of ourselves, guys. We got through this fucking asshole over here. So the fact that we're still here and we've survived this year, we should be very proud of ourselves, because this has honestly been one of the worst years of all of our lives. Like, to be honest, for me, this hasn't been I've had worse years. I've definitely had worse years than 2020. That's saying something. I think to be honest, I think it was only towards like October, November, December that this year was quite bad for me. But I think like despite everything, it wasn't that bad. I feel kind of bad saying that because I know it's been awful for so many people, and it's been awful for me, but like I've definitely had worse years. Like early 2010s was just not it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's over now basically, and I'm just hoping that next year I'm not gonna get my hopes up, honestly. I'm not doing that to myself after this year, just like, because everyone thought this year was going to be the year, and it was the complete opposite of that. But I have hope for next year. Even if it's only slightly better than this year, I'm hoping that it's a bit better than this year. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'm wishing you all an amazing 2021. Let's hope that it's good. So yeah, I don't know. Let's just hope it's good, guys. I'm hoping for me and you that it's great. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video next year. Bye.